Hi Pacifica, and welcome to another show of Melanie's Bi-Monthly, because she's too mad to have just one. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce the rules of the show. The first being my last name is never to be revealed. It's my mother's request. The second rule of the show being we have to keep it clean because my mother is watching. And the third rule of the show is remember at all times, the camera adds 10 to 15 pounds, so I'm very, very, very thin. Okay, so before we have a wonderful guest on the show today, but before we get to him, I'd like to play this tape of Shady Cafe. It's they're only their fourth month in business here in Pacifica, and the owners, Deidre and Eric Edstrom, are doing a wonderful job. They're located in the oldest standing building in Pacifica, the Anderson House, and we all know where that is, 220 Paloma, right across the street from Oceana High School. And if the tape's ready, we'd like to roll that segment in for you right now. So enjoy. Hi, today we have a special treat for you. We're going to explore the Anderson House, which is the oldest house in Pacifica. It was built right after the Great Quake in 1906. It's located at 220 Paloma, and today it serves as a wonderful coffee house called Shady Cafe. So let's go in and meet the new owners, shall we? So we're sitting down with Deidre, one of the owners, and Paulette. Hello. And I'd have to tell you, you missed the latte when it first came to us. It was art. Now it's a latte because I brewed it. I know. I stirred it, but it was beautiful. And it's delicious. It's the best coffee I've ever had. And this place, I have to tell you, Deidre, has the most ambiance that I've been in. This is just incredible what you've done. And it's all, I can tell, your touches. You've walked us through earlier.
Thank you, Melanie.
It's just great. They have original artifacts here from Matt Anderson, the original owner in 1906. With the cash register and the sewing machine and the cotton. What is that? Cotton tin? Or cotton spool?
Oh, the spool and cotton. Yeah. Well, he sold spool of cotton thread in 1906 in the mercantile store. And
so it started as mercantile,
yes,
which is like a little bit of everything he had.
General store, right? And he built all of the cabinets that we see here. And he built our. I'm sure you're going to get a shot of it, but that is behind you, Lauren, is the original 1906 counter.
Oh, glass.
Right.
No, it's
yes.
wood and the glass.
Yes. And I'm sure quite a few of these shelves are redwood, including the cabinet, because in 1906 they were logging about all up and down the coast here. So I have a feeling, because it's lasted so well, very sturdy, that it probably is redwood.
And has anyone painted over it?
Oh yeah, we've kept it painted. Since 1906, Matt Anderson, as I said, came from Sweden, and he built this in 1906, right after the earthquake in April of 1906. He also built the cabinets to the castle up here on the hill, and that is where he met Bertha Johnson, and she was working at the castle at the time, and he was delivering groceries, and they got married. And he built this mercantile store. And he had the first gasoline for the coast. He also had the first telephone, Salada 20. This was Salada Beach, this area. And Bertha and Matt lived in a one-story. This is a one-story in 1906. 10 years later, 1916, right before the girls were born, his two daughters, Karen and Lorraine, were born. He built a second story. And the water tower was built probably about 1920 for no apparent reason.
Well, we've been here so long enjoying breakfast. It's getting to lunchtime, so we had to move into a quieter room because we had so many customers out front. So, but to continue with the historical event, Deidre and Paula's got her Italian soda. I like that. There's no soda here. People come in asking for Cokes.
Right.
And what do you tell them?
We make them fresh.
And
We make fresh soda.
And they say, well, what do you mean? Fresh soda. What's
right.
And
And
they
don't-
baffled?
Well, sort of.
Yeah.
It's just club soda and Tyranny syrup. It's really quite simple.
Good and
It's
refreshing.
delicious. You have a choice of flavor, so
Oh, that's neat.
you know, just get
It's like walking back in time. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a soda fountain, like a soda.
That's right.
Old-fashioned soda
a
fountain.
soda drink.
frappes, yeah.
Oh, this is great. And the menu, you showed me the menu earlier. You have to come down just to see the menu. I guarantee you won't be able to leave without wanting 10 items on it. And you say you make everything fresh.
Yes.
You and Eric stay every night?
Yes, Eric stays till midnight.
Wow.
I get to leave at 8, 9.
Ooh, like you.
Brings in something fresh that he's made and says, wake up, I want you to try this.
Oh,
Then they get to sleep until 6.
Yes, we get 6 hours of sleep at night, yes. And we might be walking around, what is it that you wanted? Because we can't hear, we're not quite there, but we'll manage to get it to you. Yeah.
And not an ounce of fat on these people, so they must be eating something right.
Yes,
They must
we do.
be.
We have,
Really, I mean, it's healthy, fresh food.
well, yeah, we have a lot of things that are not high caloric. We have pastries that we make, the cheesecakes, the cakes, the torts, the tarts, the soups, the cream soups, the quiche. Those are not low fat.
By any means.
But we have wonderful green salads. We have wonderful pasta salads. There are many things that you can have here that aren't high caloric, and they're very good for
These
you.
chocolate biscottis aren't in the
No,
non-caloric.
this is about 110 calories. It's not bad.
Homemade. It's wonderful. I can't believe you make homemade soup and quiche every day. And then,
Yeah, we do.
but I really believe that when it's made from scratch like that, it's fresh, it probably is healthier for your body,
Oh,
easier to
absolutely.
digest.
You don't put in-
Well, we can guarantee our product because it comes from our kitchen. We're buying the best ingredients of everything, so we feel that we can have customers leave feeling satisfied and comfortable. And that's what we want. It's how we eat, and that's how we wanted people to feel well when they walked out the door.
It's a good mood. It is a great atmosphere here. And what I'm impressed is that you opened up your doors 1 week before the 1992 Fog Fest. And already you have regulars, you have steady business, and that's a dream for a lot of, they say the first year of your own business is incredibly hard because nobody knows about you, but this is amazing with traffic.
Well, I have 6 years to plan it. About 6 years ago, I was trying to buy another cafe here in Pacifica, and so it's been an ongoing process of looking for the right place. And at the time that we acquired the Anderson building, we were working with the owner's son, Jim Cohen, and he knew it was going to be vacant. The Chamber of Commerce moved down to Rockaway, and he came to us. We were all working together. He came to us and asked us if we would like to move here. And when we saw the building, we were enchanted. It's absolutely darling. It's got so much history in it. As we know in America, there's all too little history, and I appreciated that this building had so much history. And I could really play up to that because I love historical things. We have so many friends. Our neighbor next door, Dottie at Sharp Shape, she loves history, and her husband collects old clocks and old guns, and Dottie has this wonderful doll collection. She even donated one of the dolls in the Christmas display. I just think people should have something to hold on to of the past, and with good food and good ambience, I think we had a winning combination. It just took off right away.
It is. You're the perfect people to be taking this place and giving it its potential. And I think Pacifica needs much more of that because it's perfect how it worked out. So the Chamber of Commerce was here then?
It was upstairs, and they moved down to Rockaway. It was upstairs for, I think, 6 years. And they actually remodeled the whole upstairs in the original form before Chamber came in. So a lot of work has been done to this building, and since it was designated in 1978 as a historic placement by the Historical Society and the city, the owners now have to keep it up regularly, keep it in good shape, and part of the reason they painted it red again was part of the historical preservation. So we're really happy about how everything's gone. It's a very nice location. The high school kids are wonderful. They're very polite, very nice. The community we've known since I've lived here 30 years, I know quite a few people, and I'm really happy to see old friends, and I'm really happy to hear the stories of the older people who have been here forever. They come in, they have a good time, they bring photographs from 1915, 1920, 1930. It's really, really interesting. And
That's what life's about. Good
yes,
food,
Yeah,
Your
I
friends.
think so.
Really, I just love it. I just love it. And all the books outside, she brought in, I love that Deidre brought in some of her own library, and she says, we're welcome to come and read them. I just think that's really opening up, that's just beyond what a regular cafe would do, and the art that you have out there that we saw earlier.
Yeah, I wanted to promote local artists, and I always did. I started the local art program in cafes at Levita years ago, and I'm glad to see that it's picked up at more stores. And I think the artists should have many places to display their talents, and there's a lot of artists in Pacifica. So, yes, I'd like to have an ongoing show of artists. If there's any artists out there, come on over, show me what you've got, we'll put you on display.
It's kind of a mixture of the European flavor with the early American.
I hope so. I hope
It's a great
so.
blend.
Well, in Europe, you have so much history, and all of the coffee shops there are mixed with history, too. And I wanted to project that here, too.
And it's the same thing, you can come get an ice cream or get some wine or get a coffee, and
Right.
people can meet
Right.
and relax and enjoy life together.
Yes, I think that's important, isn't it?
It's a great place.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. And I invite everyone in Pacifica to come down. I'm sure half of Pacific probably has. I'm probably one of the last to know about this. But in just a few months. That was great. Thank you, Shady Cafe. Thank you, Deidre, Eric, and Paula. That was a lot of fun. But now